still hot. Like freaking, I got the stuff cranked on here. God dang, I don't know what the hell I got going on in my throat all of a sudden. It's like I got a little tickle. For whatever reason, I've been able to tickle all day. I just drank some pre-workout though, so I think some of the stuff got stuck in my throat somehow. I'm sure. Hey, quick, good morning. We got about probably a 10-minute drive to the trailhead. I think we're just gonna do a quick climb. Thought about doing a doing the far end and just doing like a quick little 5K with not a lot of vert, but I think we'll go on this end and then we'll just do a quick climb. Thought about doing Mount Helena. That's where we just left. It was Mount Helena, but it is so busy. And I do not want to have to deal with a dog and be live streaming at the same time, so we're just gonna run out to Scratchgravel. It's really warm today, so who knows how many people will be out there, but it's not too bad right now, but the sun is really super hot. That's why I wanted to go to the other side, because it's a little bit less exposure, but we'll just be on this side and just deal with it. That's the trolley's parked right here. That's not where it normally parks. It's still very mild and pleasant outside. It's just the sun is super hot. This might take us more than 10 minutes since I'm hitting every single light. She had a vet appointment today. That's the only reason why we're back in town. I've been in the backcountry, which is why I haven't been streaming. Which, I mean, I could have done like some IRL camping stuff, but that's not exciting. I'm not Lala Carpe Diem, who does some of the most mundane, like camping or boating or even driving stuff, and somehow gets like 80 viewers. Last time I tried to do like an IRL road trip stream like she does, actually mine was even set up better. Like I had multiple camera views, all that kind of stuff, and I had like one viewer. I need to get over into the other lane. God dang it, we'll just go the other way, whatever. Actually, it might be quicker to go the other way. whatever reason, there's 30,000 people. Ooh, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it right here. Yes. Cut over. There's 30,000 people in this right lane for whatever reason. I don't get it. Is everybody going straight? Like, because that is very unusual. Well, I would move up a little more so you can get by better, but you didn't even have your blinker on, weirdo. There's like 3 of us going straight. Everybody else is turning left. So why don't you use the other lane? Out of the 12 people, 3 of us went straight. I don't know why everybody was in this lane. I'm probably going to be, I don't know, I guess I'm probably just going to have to do some IRL streaming stuff, but I don't know, we'll see. Because I do plan on going back up into the mountains again tomorrow at some point. Like, I might do a run in the morning, but we'll see. I was so tired after the last few days. I actually slept pretty good last night. I slept hard for a few hours. Go up to the Continental Divide and see how that trail is. I wonder if I can convince one of my friends to go up there. Like, it still looks like there's a little bit of snow, but I bet you it's not too bad on the trail. What do you think? Like, I think. Where's that look? She got a shot. Actually, she got 2 shots today, so I think she is a little bit sleepy, which is unusual for her. But she didn't get her normal nap this morning either. Did you get a nap today? I didn't. You need one. Yeah. I think she's a little sleepy, but she also wants to go do something. Yeah. You want to go do something, huh? I still see snow up on the Continental Divide, for sure. For sure. So I don't know if I can get up there or not. I want to, huh? I want to. Maybe we'll just go out to Pole Creek today. Stay the night out there and then hit the trail in the morning. What do you think? Do that? We can do that. I know we can't make it to the top because one of my friends tried to go to Casey Peak and didn't make it because there was still so much snow. So I know we're not going to get that high up on Pole Creek because it's usually more snow because it's on the slope, the side of the slope that it's on. Can't see the road. just something new she started a couple days ago. She's like, here, let me block your entire view. With us driving, instead of doing her dancing around trying to climb up on the dash, kick-starting a motorcycle thing that she's been doing for the last 6 months, now she's got back to where she just sits next to me, which is fine. Like, I can drive fine like that. But this whole thing right here where we're not even going that fast, where usually like she gets anxious or stressful and she's like, here, let me just stand in front of you, blocking the entire view of everything. Yeah, you're doing that. Oh, this guy's turning right. Yeah, he's turning right. Wow, he's letting us know a half a mile out that he's turning right. Yeah, that's for sure. Oh, now he's gonna get off on the shoulder at least to let us go by. Thank you. Just in time for me to be able to speed up to stop, because there's a four-way stop here. What your deal was. Doing a time trial today, but I am just not feeling it. Maybe Monday we'll start off doing a time trial or something, or sometime next week. I'm working back into getting mileage and stuff again, but it'd be nice to be able to test my fitness level. I'm having issues with my hip. I don't know if it's my IT band or whatever. It doesn't really feel like my IT band. But it could be, because that might have been what my knee problems were that I was having issues with, which I still feel every now and then. But it doesn't help that look at my front end on my vehicle too. It sounds like I have a bushing going out or something. And then I have a seal going out on my diff. So I'm gonna have to fix that somehow. I don't know if I have the proper tools to do that though. CV shaft going out too, because every now and then I can kind of feel a little bit of like, I don't know, it could just be a bushing, but who knows. I guess I just need to look and see. Tires as well. Up here for such as nice of a day as it is. Can't believe there's nobody up here. Oh wow, these flowers are ridiculous right here. Holy cow. I'm gonna have to show you guys. Flowers are redonkulous. Redonkulous. We're here, sweet girl. Yeah. We are here's. Oh yeah, see, it still doesn't feel too bad here. It's like 70 some degrees. I think it's supposed to get up to like 85 or something today. Ooh, that sun is hot. That sun is hot. Go ahead. Yeah, good girl. Okay. Well, we're just gonna go up the little one here, which I think gives us about, what, maybe 600-700 feet of vert, and then and it's like, what, maybe 2 miles? I don't even think it's that. Got garbage in my vest. Rid of from the last few trail runs we've done. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. This is my favorite time. Well, I don't know. It's one of my favorite times to be in Montana, I guess. I don't know if I would if I like this better or like early fall, where you get that nice I don't know, it's just that smell in the air is like really cool. What the heck is this? Huh, I don't even know. There we go. Okay, first I gotta show you guys the flowers. Look at these flowers over here on this side. They're freaking cool. I'm guessing when they did this trailhead, they probably replanted these. These are like a natural wildflower for this area. Man, look at this field of them. This is so cool. So cool. Wow, it is so sunny out here. Nari, come on. Nari, come on. So sunny out here, I can barely see my screen on my phone. We're going this way. Somebody's left their walking stick. I think she's got to poop. It's a good poop too. Good healthy poop. Maybe her tummy's back to normal. She's been having issues for like almost a week where she would have a good normal healthy poo in the morning, like first thing in the morning, and then the rest of the day it would just get looser and looser to where at nighttime she was pretty much just squirting water and mucus out of her butt. And then the next morning, just a nice healthy poop again. It's like, she would even wake me up in the middle of the night because she had to squeeze water out of her butt. It's just so weird, you know, because she'd like wake me up at even like 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I'd wake up you know, around 6:30, 7 o'clock, and she'd go out to do her morning poop, and it would be a normal poop. It's like, how did you just squeeze water out your butt 3 hours ago for the last like 14 hours? And now, all of a sudden you're just having a healthy poop again. And she got a healthy poop, and then, you know, an hour later, have the Hershey squirts. Don't get it. That's her second poop this morning, and it was a good healthy poop, so. Girl at the coffee shop today that is very attractive. I don't know, like today she was like super nice to me. Like, she's always nice, but I mean, and it's part of her job to be nice to, you know, people, but like today she called me by my name. She's never done that, like when I came in. And then, you know, I'm wearing one of my black Hoka shirts, and she was like, oh, I like your Hoka shirt. And I'm like, it's a little weird. I mean, I like the cut on it. Like, it fits me well. And it's super nice. They're my favorite running shirts. kind of weird. It's just a shirt. So I'm like, is she flirting with me? Like, oh, that sun is hot. Thing off my water bottle. It's like, is that a... I think that's a military helicopter. Because I heard it and I was like, that sounds like a Huey. And I haven't... Our Army Aviation doesn't have Hueys. The only people around here that I know have Hueys are either civilian peoples that do like fire stuff, or the Air Force still uses them for their rescue stuff, search and rescue. I'm guessing there's probably some civilian agencies or Forest Service maybe. Yeah, that is definitely a Huey. Color on it is not the Air Force guys. Something. It could be Forest Service, I guess. Or maybe, no, I was gonna say maybe it's a medevac. Like hospital medevac, but you know, I don't think they use Hueys. I think they use something else. It was kind of lighter colored, anyways. Breeze feels nice. Come out here, have a weed pulling party. They're all over the place out here. Noxious weeds. We won't be able to get to the top. It's starting to get windy. We have to deal with the wind again. Last time we came up here, it was super freaking windy. It has been windy all day. Now all of a sudden, the wind's picking up. Well, I'm not going to New Hampshire until August now. I had to reschedule it. So that means I'm going to be working Broken Arrow and then staying there for Western States. But that means I get about, at least another 2 weeks stay in Montana, so might be able to start hitting some higher peaks here pretty quick. It looks like I could probably get up to Mount Baldy on the Bridger Ridge. There would be one section where I might have to post hole for 100 feet or so, knowing that trail, but it looks like for most of the trail it's melted. There's still a lot of snow, but where the trail is, because it's all rocky and shale there, that I think it's doable. Why did you do that, you weirdo? It's like she just all of a sudden just ran over and rammed her face into the side of my leg, like so weird. Hit Refrigerator Canyon yesterday. Got to see some really cool wildflowers. Whew. Man, this uphill's kicking my ass. I am not doing an extra mile, just so you know. I'll do those tomorrow, or maybe later today. I'll do an extra mile. Well, I can do another mile from right where I'm at. Nari is definitely feeling her 2 shots she got today. So I said maybe later I can do a mile. Right now, I think it would be too much for her. She definitely started getting sleepy and all that. Or what's the lethargic? She was feeling a little lethargic as we were driving over here. So for whatever reason, her shots did make her sleepy, which is what the vet said. It could make her sleepy. And I was like, yeah, not my dog. Nothing makes her sleepy. And then about half hour later, she's like, I'm just gonna lay down and take a nap right here. And as you can tell, she would normally be all the way up on top by now. She's not moving very fast, so. Gosh dang. I'm kicking my ass. Feeling like someone else I've been with the last few days. Freaking heart rate is like through the roof on. I mean, this is steep, but not that steep. It does feel really hot. Like I am freaking sweating already with the sun. Yeah, she's moving. She's moving pretty slow today. I mean, by tonight, she'll probably be a freaking chaos. But right now, she's tolerating. She wanted to come out, but she's just lackadaisical about running around. Oh, this is the steepest part right here too. I can feel it. Whew. I don't know if this is the steepest part. Steepest part we've done so far. But once we turn to go up this ridge, I think there's a steep part there too. It might be just as steep. Oh. Oh man, I'm dying out here. Like I am like sweat just dripping off of me. Look at these pretty flowers. Those are cool. Those are super pretty. They're all over up here. Haven't seen them anywhere else. Man, they're everywhere. Everywhere you want to be. And why is my data connection failing all of a sudden? There's zero anything blocking me from the cell tower. 5 bars, 5G. Can't get any stronger cell reception for whatever reason. Now I'm having data network errors. Well, there's the top up there. I am dying. Hello, Space Girl. I'm dying. You got here just in time for me to die on the trail. I'm complaining about the heat, and I'll bet you it's way hotter where you're at. And I was thinking about it today, this morning, because my next race is usually really warm still, because it's early September in Arizona. So, gotta figure out, is Montana gonna be warm enough for me to do some heat acclimation or not? Usually it is, but you never know. Oh. Bit. Not too bad though. It's I don't know why it's a little bit hazy. There's no fires or anything. It might just be humidity. Because it is a little more humid right now than normal. So we had a lot of rain last week, and then everything's melting with snow and everything, and then the last couple of nights it's been thunderstorms, so definitely more humid, but I don't know why, so it shouldn't be that hazy unless there's some fire over in Oregon or Washington that I don't know about, or I guess really direction the wind's blowing, it could be from Canada even. It doesn't smell like smoke. Oh man. Whoo. Okay. Let's get to the top of this fall summit. And then we only have a little ways further for the true summit. Just a short one today. I will be lucky if we get 2 miles, I think. Not even 3/4 of a mile right now. So. Probably get maybe 700 feet of vert. I am trying to smartly work my way back in. I mean, I pretty much, the way my body was feeling after Cocodona, I was wrecked for over a week, and that is not normal for me for any race, although I've never done a 250 mile race. I've done 110, and 3 days later I was fine. Cocodona, I was not fine. And so last week I was slowly working my way back. Been having problems with my hip, which is weird, but it's like kind of feels like an IT band issue, which might make sense because my knee was pretty freaking bad after Cocodona, and it was hurting continuously up until about 4 days ago. Front of my ankle, my little tendon there is still a little sore. I can feel it if I flex my foot all the way, point my toes, but it doesn't hurt constantly anymore, which is good. Oh man, whoo! Okay, wait, this off. My dog's probably hanging out in the shade because that sun is hot. Freaking feels like Arizona sun. Yeah, I don't think we're even to get close to 2 miles. We're at 0.83 right now, and it's shorter going back, I think. Oh man. Nari, you're supposed to be throwing your ass in a circle. You missed it. You gotta throw your ass in a circle. Yeah. She's like, whatever. That's supposed to be you throwing your ass in a circle. Sure is different, ladies' race. Whew, man. That breeze feels good, but... So the last few days I've been up in there. Tried to climb. I gotta take my glasses off to try and... Maybe I'll zoom in really fast. Tried to climb. I can zoom in a little more. As long as I can keep it steady. Oh geez, oh geez, oh geez. Trying to do minute adjustments. Tried to climb that one right there. It looks a little peak that looks like it has a nipple on it. It's actually called Cat Peak. It's actually taller than everything else around it, even though it looks like there's other peaks that are taller. Like the one to the left of it is Sacagawea, and it's taller than that by about 400 feet. But didn't quite make it up there because we had a friend and her dog, and I don't think her dog could have made it. My friend could have made it. Whoa! And then we went up Refrigerator Canyon, which is back in that way, yesterday. Legendary Cap, C-A-P, Cat Peak. Legendary Frank, thank you for the follow. I got some push-ups, although I gotta find a place that doesn't have pokey things on it or rock. It is so rocky here. My dog's just hanging out in the shade while I mess or goof around over here. Yeah, you're smart. She's like, yeah, but there's butterflies over here. I'm gonna go get them. Okay, let's knock out some push-ups. Knocking out some push-ups. Probably right here is just as good as anything. Sweet girl. Okay, she's ready to go. She's looking at me like, let's go. Yeah, you're ready, huh? Feels bad to me? No, I love doing them. It's the reason why I have that on there is to keep me doing push-ups. I like doing push-ups. Unless it's like, when was that? Like 6 months ago or so. I don't remember when it was. And I was down in Arizona and I got raided. I don't even remember who it was that raided me, but they had raided me with like 100 people, and I ended up, after it was all said and done, because I got quite a few follows, after it was all said and done, I did like 140 push-ups or something like that. Probably more than that, actually. No, I think it was about 140 push-ups. And my arms were so tired. Luckily, we still had, like when they raided, I still had about 6 miles left on my run. So I was just, eventually I just had to keep tallies. Actually, one of my people in my chat was keeping tallies on how many I still had to do, because I would like knock out a couple sets and then I'd get like 3 more follows. It was like, oh man. So I just run like quarter of a mile, get my arms tired to get some blood back in them, and then knock out another set, and then run 1/10 of a mile, knock out another set. I was fun though. My vest is all bouncing around. I gotta tighten it up. Right. Do it really fast because there we go. You barely run 3 miles. 0 push-ups. Just started running 12 days ago. Nice. I'm glad you got this. I'm glad you're addicted. View is wild. Yeah, it's pretty nice. You live nothing like this. Yeah. It's some good views. I mean, we're still, I want to get up into the high mountains, but there's still way too much snow. Like, based upon looking across the way over there, the snow levels are still probably about 7,000 feet. And the mountains I'm in right now, like the top of this mountain is like 5,400. So these are pretty mild compared to a lot of stuff around here. I was in Bozeman yesterday afternoon, and the Bridger Ridge still has quite a bit of snow, but it looks like I can get to the top. Like once you get on the ridge, because it's a lot of exposed rock where the trail is, it looks like most of the snow is gone on the trail. But and the top of that is about 9,500 feet or so, like just shy of 10,000. But then you look like south of Bozeman where you get to the 11,000 foot peaks, and they are just packed still. So it'll be a while. It'll be after I get back from working. When will I be back here? Middle of August. And then I might be able to start hitting some of the high peaks. And then it's like, for here in Montana, it's like August is that magic time when most of the snow that is going to melt has melted. But also the snow starts to hit again, like starts to fly up in the high elevation. So it's like you only have about a 3-week window where you can really do anything up on the higher country. And this year I really want to do some stuff down on the Beartooth Plateau and hit a few of the 12,000 foot peaks. We'll see. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with her, if I'm gonna try to take her with me or not. I gotta do a couple backcountry backpack trips, like some overnighters, to see how she does in a tent and traveling and stuff. Like doing some miles in the backcountry. She's done backcountry miles, but we're never staying back there. Your ordinary trainers to do a run like this? Nah. This trail is nothing. I mean, you could easily use, you know, a decent pair of road shoes for something like this. You don't need like trail shoes. I mean, you can do quite a bit with like road shoes. I mean, you got freaking Riley Brady ran Black Canyon, which has some super technical rocky parts on the race, 100K race, and she used Nike Alpha Flies, which is, you know, a road super shoe. That's what she used for the whole race. And not only did she win, but she smashed the freaking course record. So she was moving fast too. Or they, I think that's what her pronoun is they were moving past. Oh, but we're just doing a short one today. I mean, I'm not doing no 3 miles today, so because we're still getting back into it after my 250-mile race. Next week, I'm going to start my training block again. So we're just kind of trying to work back into it. My legs still feel a little lethargic, but today especially, I don't know what's today, why they feel so tired today, but they do. Now, if your daily trainer is like something like a what would you say, like a New Balance Rebel 3, where it has a lot of like exposed midsole material, probably wouldn't take them on a trail like this because of the rocks might damage the midsole. But you know, like a good pair of Asics or you know, some other pairs of New Balance or whatever, you know, that has a decent amount of outsole material, you'd be fine. You don't need like huge lugs on something like this. You just need outsole rubber is all. Speaking of, I need to try and buy some shoes because I pretty much have 2 pairs of trail shoes left. I have blown through all of them training for Cocodona. By the time I wore my Hoka Mafate Speeds, which I'm going to try and get another pair of those if there's any out there still. But I blew through those I wore those for the last 100 miles of my race. And by the time I got done, there's nothing left on them. And then like just all the miles I put in on all my shoes before that. I guess I do have a pair. I have still that pair of like the Hoka, the heck is it, the ATR, whatever, the Challenger ATR 7s or whatever they're called. But that's more of a, I mean, those would be perfect for a trail like this, but consider that more of like a multi-surface, like what I consider a commuter shoe. So I don't wear those on technical trails at all. Muddy trails, not one bit. So I have pretty much, I mean, my Keurogs have still quite a bit of life left on them, but I have my Catamounts, which are pretty well toast. I can still get some miles out of them, I guess. But I got this new pair of Brooks Cascadia, what are these ones now, the 18s or something? My dog's a cardio hero. Yeah, she's a Vizsla, so they're good running partners, training partners. She's up to doing about, I mean, she's lethargic this morning because she got some shots, which is why I'm just doing a easy what will end up being about 1.75 miles, less than 2 miles today. But we got over 700 feet of vert, so that was good. But her distance PR is 22 miles with me, and she could have done more than that, but that's just how far we were running. But eventually this year she's gonna do a 30-miler with me, or work her way up to being able to do 30 miles with me. So. But yeah, I got my Cascadia 18s. These are brand new. I got them last week, and then because they were on sale at the running store. And then I got my Caldera 8s, which have about, what would they have on them? I used them for the first, gosh dang, bugs are out. The first 100 and, what did I do? About 120 miles in those. First 120 miles of my race. And then since then I've probably put on another, so I probably got about 400 miles in those from training ahead of time, doing the race. And then since then I've probably put maybe 50 miles in them. Maybe not even that, probably closer to 30. So I probably got 300 or 400 miles in them. So they're still got a lot of life left in them. I don't like go through shoes very, like I can put most of my shoes, I can put about 800 to 1,000 miles on them, because I'm not a big guy. Right now I'm about 170 pounds. I fluctuate between 160 and 180 depending on where I'm at in the training block. And I'm not like super rough. I don't do a lot of like really super technical trails. I do a lot of technical trails, but I'm not like going out and going to be pounding, 30 miles on a technical trail each run. So most of the miles are just fairly easy, especially now that I'm older. I don't do a lot of high intensity stuff. My very first 2 pairs of shoes, like proper running shoe, yeah. It was a Mizuno, trying to remember what the model was. They don't make it anymore. It was like a Mizuno Wave something, to like doing a lot of endurance. Like I was a decathlete in college. I did not do long distance. So like a running shoe back in forever, even like all the years I spent in the military where we had to do our PT tests and stuff, I wasn't wearing like a proper running shoe. I was wearing, like whatever was cheap at like freaking, the heck was this store? Like Kmart specials, for like 30 bucks. That's what I wore. So they weren't like proper running shoes. So I didn't get into long distance running until like 7-8 years ago. And for the first few years of that, I was still using those, just whatever was cheap. So it wasn't until I got those Mizunos that I got like my first proper pair of running shoes. And so I wore those, and then the next model, I think it was like the Mizuno Wave something 11s and 12s were my first 2. And then they discontinued them. And that's when that's right about the time I started my YouTube channel, where I started doing like shoe reviews and stuff like that. And so then I was branching out, trying all sorts. I liked the the A6, what is it, the A6 Glide Rides or something, way like from years ago, or what model those were, like probably the 6 or 7s, one of the first models of them. I like those a lot. And then I started testing shoes for Brooks, and I was on one of their sub-elite teams. So then I got Brooks shoes all the time, and that's how I moved into getting Brooks shoes. And I like a lot of their shoes. .8, that's what we got for mileage. 1.8. Man, I just cannot believe how these flowers over here are nuts. I can't get my zipper pocket open to get my keys out, so we'll just walk over here and show the flowers again. These flowers are just popping right here. Look at these. How freaking gorgeous these flowers are. Like I said, I'm guessing that when they put this parking lot in, these are like native wildflowers, but I'm guessing they probably replanted them, if I had to guess. But, okay, let's, can't see my screen. I can't see my screen. There we go. Go over here and get in the shade so I might be able to see. So we gotta go over and get some tires. Well, I'm gonna have to order them in. I guarantee they're not gonna have my tire size, because it is not a very common tire size, since I have a lift on my van and all that. It's always funny when I go in there, because they're like, oh, what's your make and model of vehicle? I'm like, well, this is what it is, but your machine's gonna say that my tires won't fit on there. And then it's always like, oh, how much of a lift you got on that thing? Have to, because freaking, I'm sweating. I'll take my hat off. You got water in there, or you need more? Here, let me get you some more water. You're almost out. Okay, here you go. Can I move it over here where it goes? You silly. It caught me to near the end. You did, Riku. Yeah, just a short one today. Thousands and thousands of miles later, yeah. I mean, I was looking at my totals on Strava, and I didn't have everything on Strava last year. And I had more miles and more vert than most pro mountain ultra runners. It's like, how the heck did I do that? And it was mostly fun running last year. Because last year I think I had, today's your rest day, nice. What was my totals last year? I was close to 3,000 miles. But I had like 400,000 feet of vert. It was crazy. Rest of the week, nice. Yeah, I'm just starting to build my base back up this week. We're just taking it easy, and then I start my next training block next week on Monday. So then it begins. And it'll be my last official training block. Like, which people take out of context, like, oh, you're not gonna run anymore? No, I'll still be running. I'm just not gonna be doing any more training blocks for races. I'll still race, yes, but it'll be more like bucket list races, just kind of where I'm just going out and having fun. I'm not gonna be competitive, and so, I mean, I can race anything just off of base fitness as long as I'm still running. But my next race, I'm going to try and podium. It'll be my last official competitive race. So we'll see how I do. Yeah, you fool. You hope to hit 500 miles this year? Nice. 500 is a lot. Western meadowlarks are out today. I love western meadowlarks. It's not like the other day when driving down the road 15 miles at GPS is a lot, yeah. 15 is awesome. No, that's really good. I'm gonna sit in here because it's hot out there. Gosh dang, the sun is hot. Well, as long as I can set my phone somewhere. Why is it not wanting to? I'll just put it here. I want to get a drink out of my thingy. That's more what I'm trying to do. Oh, and we'll eat some blueberries. Oops, I forgot to put stuff away before I took off today. That was nice. There we go. Oh, now we can sit here. Nice. Maybe I'll just put you guys back on here really fast. Okay, don't get sick. You guys are going to be flipping back and forth until I get this thing turned back on. There we go. There. Oh, there we go. Ooh, I'm a little washed out with the sun coming in. I wonder why I'm so washed out. Hello, can you not wash me out? Not telling yourself you're Usain Bolt? Yeah. Not many people can be. My dog's looking at me. She sees that I have blueberries in my hand and she's wondering, is it worth getting up to go get some blueberries? That's what she's thinking. I wonder if I put this a little bit closer, if maybe it'll not wash me out as much. There we go. Well, it's a little bit better anyways. Yeah, Legendary, thanks for the follow. Thanks for stopping in. It's almost lunchtime. We're not going to be sticking around much longer anyways. But my dog kind of wants to get a blueberry. She can't decide. I don't know why she's sitting up in the front where it's hot. But I should probably go because she is going to get really warm. She's sitting right in the sun. I don't know what her deal is, a weirdo. But I need to go and try and get some tires. I have to do a little front end inspection to figure out what is making the noise that I hear. Somewhere in my suspension, or like I said, it could be maybe a CV shaft. So if I have to take it in somewhere, I can get an appointment, depending on what it is. If it's like a bushing on, like a control arm bushing, I ain't gonna be able to do that. if it's like a tie rod end or something like that, I can probably handle it. But anyways, that's gonna be it. We're gonna take off. What do you got? What are you doing? Doing a blueberry? Are you bouncing blueberry? You didn't even eat your blueberry? You didn't want it? No? Okay. Okay, we're gonna go, everybody. My dog is like starting to get hot, so she wants to get going anyway, so. I'll see you guys later. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, we'll see. But bye everyone. Love you all. I'll see you guys next time.